Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel DD Electrical. In this video we are going to discuss about the various methods of speed control of three-phase induction motor. So let's start. So before discussing the method to control the speed of three-phase induction motor, we should know the basic formulas of speed and torque of three-phase induction motor, because the methods of speed control depends upon these formulas. So first, synchronous speed. So what is synchronous speed? Synchronous speed is the speed at which the magnetic field rotates. It is denoted by Ns. Ns equal to 120 F divided by P, where F is the frequency and P is the number of pole. Next, another formula of the speed of induction motor is given by Nr equal to Ns into 1 minus S, where Nr is the speed of the rotor and Ns is the synchronous speed and S is the slip. So now one question arises that what is slip? So slip can be defined as the difference between the speed Ns and the rotor speed Nr. So slip equal to Ns minus N divided by Ns, where Ns equal to synchronous speed and N equal to rotor speed. It is always expressed in percentage. Now coming to the various methods of speed control of three-phase induction motor. The speed of three-phase induction motor can be controlled from both stator and rotor side. So first we discuss the speed control from stator side. So these are the three methods. Number one is frequency control or V by F control method. Number two is stator voltage control method, and number three, pole changing method. These are the main methods of speed control from stator side. So now we are discussing one by one. So first, frequency control or V by F control method. The torque and speed of induction motor can be controlled by changing the supply frequency but keeping the voltage constant. If frequency is decreased keeping voltage constant, then saturation of air gap flux takes place. So at low frequency or low resistance, the current may be too high. So it is important to maintain the flux phi constant, and it is only possible if we change the frequency at the same time if we change the voltage also. So it causing the no change in flux, and if the flux is no change, so there is no saturation occur. So hence it is remain constant. So we are keeping the V by F ratio as constant. That's why this method is also called V by F method. So that is how we control the speed of three-phase induction motor by this method. Next is stator voltage control. Stator voltage control is a method used to control the speed of an induction motor. The speed of an induction motor can be varied by varying the supply voltage, as we seen from the equation that T varies to S E2 square R2 divided by R2 square plus X S2 square. As we already seen from the equation that we know that the torque developed in the rotor is proportional to the square of the supply voltage, and a reduction in stator voltage will produce a reduction in speed. So therefore the continuous speed control may be obtained by adjustment of the stator voltage without any change in stator frequency. So this method gives a speed control only below the normal rated speed by reducing the voltage. This method is mainly used in low power applications such as fans, blowers, centrifugal pump, etc. Third method is pole changing method. In this method, as we know from the formula of synchronous speed, Ns equal to 120 F divided by P. So it shows that the synchronous speed of a motor is inversely proportional to the number of pole of the stator winding. So by changing the number of pole, we can easily control the speed of a three-phase induction motor. So the number of stator pole can be changed by three methods. There are known as number one, multiple stator winding, number two, consequent pole, and number three, pole amplitude modulation or PAM methods. Now coming to the speed control from rotor side. In rotor side there are two main method of speed control. Number one is adding external resistance on rotor circuit, and number two, injecting EMF into rotor circuit. Adding external resistance on rotor circuit method. This method is used in slip ring or wound type of induction motor. In this method, the speed of an wound induction motor can be controlled by controlling an external resistance in the rotor circuit through slip rings. If the resistance of the motor increases, then the pull-out speed of the motor decreases, but the maximum torque remains constant. So in this method is not applicable in squirrel cage type induction motor. It is only applicable for slip ring induction or wound type induction motor. And the last method is injecting EMF into rotor circuit. In this method of speed control, external voltages add into the rotor circuit of the motor and the frequency must be same as slip frequency. So injecting EMF is opposite in phase of the motor. It increases the rotor resistance. By that, this method can use to controlling the speed of induction motor. So these are the speed control methods of three-phase induction motor. I hope you will understand this. If you have any doubt, please mention in comment. Please subscribe my channel and keep watching.